Hello Libra, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for June the 29th through July the 4th, which is this week. I did pull a couple of oracle cards for you. You have the Protection Guardian, which means drop your shield of resistance and drop your shield of fear or shame so that your light can shine through. And empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Don't judge others until you've walked in their shoes. Nice. The two kind of make sense together too. Drop your shields and don't judge others until you've walked in their shoes. Yeah. It sounds like it's softening you up in a sense, to be your true self, because you were born to shine. That's nice. Okay. Let's see, what do we have for Libra? Okay, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords, okay? And your person or situation. Oh, you have the World. That's a beautiful card to have. That's the end of a life cycle to start all over, which kind of makes sense with this, but I'll cover that in a moment. The Hierophant. And the Eight of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Cups. Sadness, leaving something behind, perhaps not feeling loved. With the Two of Swords at the beginning, this tells me there's a major decision that needs to be made, which is going to activate your world, if you make the right decision. With that being said, the Eight of Pentacles tells me that you've been working on something and you're filtering it through the Hierophant for clarity, possibly for clarity, and to see if there's any blockages that you have before whatever you're working on can be completed. Or you're working on a relationship with the help of prayer. And the Four of Swords talks about taking a time out to rest and heal. Yeah. Sometimes we forget to do that. Remember, your body is very important, so make sure that you rest and give it a chance to heal naturally. And then you have the Eight of Cups. Talks about leaving a situation that's not emotionally fulfilling and headed out. Could be could very well be walking a spiritual path, because this indicates either walking away from something unfulfilling, headed towards looking for romance, something else to fulfill, or it could just be that you're walking on a new path of a spiritual path. With it being next to the Hierophant. And whatever this world is, that's a brand new beginning in every aspect of your life. It's like, I always say, it's like hitting the reset button on life. Not that that means you get rid of everything and everybody. No. It means for you personally, or this could be your person too, by the way. It just means that whoever this card is focused for, it just means that there's going to be an easier, smoother way of life. A lot of the things that you may not even know need to be dropped from your psyche or your way of being, old patterns. All of that will be dropped. It'll be like being born again in a sense. I don't really like that expression, but it's kind of like that. It is a beautiful card to have because it's like a brand new beginning. You can see things in a different way. You'll have a stronger understanding. You'll be able to learn what your feelings really feel like without other distractions. It's a focus on you, or whoever your person could be too. Beautiful. All right, let's clarify the Two of Swords. So you're making a decision about something to do with money. Should you continue growing your money tree? Should you close it out? Should you share it? Let's get one more for clarification. No, it sounds like you need to hold on to it. And that might be a decision you were making. Should you share your money with others? And maybe in these hard times that we're going through now, maybe you decided it's better if you just hold your money. Doesn't necessarily mean you're hoarding. It just means you're protecting your money. Because perhaps maybe you've had experiences in the past where something happened and you weren't prepared for it, and you're realizing that yes, it's best to have a savings account or something to back you up in event of a loss of money. In the Eight of Pentacles, now this does talk about work or working on something, and it could be work, relationships, love, anything of that nature. And it looks to me like somebody's working on, someone here is working on offering love to someone. It could be somebody you're with now. It could be somebody new or somebody you've known in the past. Or maybe you just love what you're doing and the kind of work you're doing. But with the Hierophant here, it tells me it's a little bit more than just that. It's more of a spiritual love of some sort. Let's clarify that. Then we get we get another Hierophant, just another outfit. So that's good. It is something to do with spirit, or some kind of internal, perhaps. It could be for yourself. Maybe you love yourself enough now to start walking a spiritual path, which could be this Eight of Cups as well. Maybe you're starting to learn that you need to love yourself for sure before anything else can happen in your life that's beautiful. And that would be a major trigger for this to activate. Major. Because there's so many people in the world that don't even know that they don't love themselves. They feel like they have to find it outside of themselves, and that's not true. We always have it within us. So that could very well be that you're looking within inside yourself so that you can grow spiritually, so you can be a better person and understand others. You know, don't judge other people until you've walked in their shoes. And then the last one on this column for you, Libra, is the Four of Swords, and it's that it's time to take a time out. It's time to rest. You may even be doing some thinking while you're resting, because the Five of Cups is here, which talks about some kind of loss or sorrow. It's not regretful or anything like that. It's just a knowing that there's something that you won't probably be able to get over for a while. Oh, and then you have another cup of love. That's beautiful. You have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is somebody that likes to have fun, and they're mature, but they like to act immature. It's like an inner child coming out. And you could be giving that to yourself too. Letting yourself be free. Letting your inner child come out more often. We all need that too. That's part of self-love. That's beautiful. Wow. Or you could be giving yourself love after a hurtful, sorrowful situation. It could be that you're doing that for yourself, or you could be receiving that from somebody that's young. It could be a child saying, hey, look, it's okay. Here's some love. We love you. Oh, that's too many. Oh, it is 3. I'll take 3. So for your World card, you have the 9 of Pentacles, which is somebody that's free, single. They're financially able to support themselves with even a little extra for others. She's a lot like the Queen of Pentacles, I call her, because she loves beautiful things. She loves gardening. She loves to be outdoors. And here is the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe this is you, Libra. Maybe you're becoming somebody that's not as free. No, I shouldn't say free, but somebody that feels like they've matured or grown up. Because coming from the 9 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, that's a big jump, which is beautiful. Because like I said, to me, they're so similar. It's so similar for those two. And then we have the Star. All 3 of these fell out at the same time. And this is for the World. Now this is clarifying the World, so think about it. If you've got the World card here, there's something major changing in your life. Major. And it's going to be a beautiful change. It's not going to be one of those, well, let's wait and see what happens. No, this is definitely a beautiful, very beautiful cycle that's ending. And it could be that you're matured. You know, you've come from the 9 of Pentacles into the Queen of Pentacles. You jumped several steps to get to that point. Oh, that's so beautiful. And the star card, that indicates blessings. It also means new beginnings as well. Because once you're blessed, there's always a new beginning. And the card also talks about healing. Healing the past. Healing the hurts that you may have had. Gosh, that's really beautiful. So you have a Taurus and a Aquarius and a Taurus again. Gosh, that's beautiful. And then our next card is the Hierophant. I mean, how much better can it get? Let's see what happens. I shouldn't say that because sometimes it'll be something bad. Oh, it's not. No, it's not. This is the divine gift of love. I believe it's for you. I really do. I really feel that it's for you. Because you're loving yourself with this Hierophant, and the divine is giving you more love. It was like you're first discovering yourself. Oh my gosh. That is, it's very nice. So the Cup of Love on the Hierophant, that's definitely a divine gift. It's for all the work you're doing or have done. Because honestly, I don't see that there's a lot of, well, you're working on yourself, which is a big thing, like I said, for some people, because they're learning to love themselves. And they have the blessings of the divine, and they have more love. Are you trying to become an angel? An earth angel? It is beautiful. There are options. There are options of some sort. We don't know what that is. Only you would know. So you have options after all of this. There's probably going to be new things that open up for you. Because once the divine steps into your life, everything opens up. It's like it's here for the picking. So that can be anything. But with this particular card, I always say with the 7 of Cups, with all those funny looking things in those cups, just be careful. Just be careful that you don't pick something that's not good for you. Use your discernment. And then the last card is the 8 of Cups. Um, maybe you're walking away from something that was very hurtful and toxic and controlling, obsession. Maybe you're walking away from something. That's interesting. I think because you're learning who you are, you realize that there was like a monkey on your back in a sense. You know, something that was holding you down. And I don't know what that is for you for sure. I mean, I am going to get another clarifier, but to me it sounds like you find when you wake up to spirit, your light turns on. And when your light turns on, you see everything for what it is. And you see that there's been something here that's been holding you back. And it could have something to do with this Five of Cups. There's something that was always holding you back and making you feel less than you are. I'm not going to say sorrowful all the time because that's not true. Just feeling less than what you are. But with your choice on going down the path of waking up spiritually, you've realized there is something here that you need to walk away from. Because if you've done all this work and then you get this on your back, that would drag you back down to a lower level of life. And not life, but a lower level of light. You figured something out here. Yes, you did. Oh my gosh, the divine is so with you, Libra. Oh my gosh. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. And it can be in love, it can be in a project, it can be in creativity, it can be a job, anything. Whatever your heart desires. Oh my gosh. This is the most beautiful reading. Let's go ahead and, let me clarify the Five of Cups over here, because you did have him here too. We'll clarify him too. I think it's because you haven't felt loved. It's like you kind of had given up on love. That's exactly what it feels like. You gave up on love and you chose another path. And by doing that, by working on your other path, the world opened. And all these gifts keep coming in. Keep coming in. Oh my gosh, yeah. See, you're wanting to leave something again. This Six of Swords talks about heading out to a brighter place where there's less conflict, less issues. You want to be, once you become enlightened spiritually, all you want is peace. And if there's things that are holding on to your back, let them go. If you can. I know that's easier said than done. Let's do the 4-card potential outcome. Let's see what this turns out to be. Oh, of course. The sun, the star. I love it. The sun shines on everything. And we all know that it means, you know, success, new beginnings, growth. And it's for you. And there's your little inner child there, sitting on that pony. And then we have the Hanged Man. Maybe with all this new change, maybe you decided, you know, let me stop for a moment and let me really think about this. I don't want to mess this up. And then you might be trying to figure out with even more enlightenment that what is your next step? You know, once you've become enlightened, what is your next step? How do you handle this? Do you have a support system around you? I don't see like the Three of Cups or anything like that. But you need a support system with you to keep that going. Because it's easily to be distracted by things that aren't good for you. And to have them pull you back down. Yep, you're happy. You are definitely happy. No doubt about it. Now, what is this Five of Wands? Excuse me. Throat is sore. The Five of Wands talks about challenges and obstacles. I'm guessing this is why you went into this hangman mode. You knew there was a possibility, even though everything is beautiful in your life right now. You know there's going to always possibly be obstacles in the way to lead you off your path or to stumble you up so you don't know what to do. So just be careful about that. Be aware. Being aware is the most important thing. And then on the bottom of the deck, you get the Page of Wands. Somebody that's coming in with good news for you. Something that will light you up inside. Something new. Wow, Libra. Good for you. I'm glad to see this for you. I am very glad to see this for you. I will see you next week, and until then, and thanks for watching. Until then, I'll see you next week. Namaste.